Hey guys, happy Thursday. Can you believe we already have, I don't have my thing on here tight. We already have 100 members in this group. There were so many of you who need help and are sick and tired of hopping on these free training, and all it is a pitch to buy their stupid product. I did that last week, actually yesterday or the day before. It was a free training. Grab it now before it's paid, before I've charged for it. And I got on and there was no training. It was literally a 1 hour pitch to buy her $1,000 coaching. And I'm like, hard no on that. You should give value before you ask for anything, always. And that goes with your business and any business that you are affiliated with. So you guys are hopping on. If you're new, I'm Jennifer Marie. I have grown a Facebook page from 200 friends and a very dead algorithm to over 6 figures of income using these simple strategies that I have learned for free, and I want to pass them on to you. Why, you ask? Because this is how I pay it forward, and this is what makes me happy. This is what gets me up in the morning. My goal is to help other direct sellers love what they do, no matter where they are. And I just think there are a lot of people who aren't getting the support they need. They're not getting the training that they need, and I feel sorry. So I put my own team in here so that they can learn, and I opened it up to everybody because I'm doing these trainings anyway for them. Y'all hop in, get what you like. Let me know if you're watching on the replay or the live. And let me know what you've been struggling with this week, because I'm building out content. I'm kind of doing this as I go, and I'm just thinking, like, what did I need when I was starting? What did I need to start, really growing? And I'm sort of recreating that based on notes and things that I've been going through. I have my book of notes from past trainings that I've done, and I've gone through those. Let me know what you guys need. Because I'm going to be building out content as we go, and I want to give what's valuable to you. So y'all already know something and nobody needs to learn it. I don't want to talk about it here because we don't have time for that, right? So today we're going to talk about branding, and specifically how to find your brand and then how to use it. And if you haven't grabbed my DMO, this is the step-by-step what to do every single day in your business that's going to help you grow and attract more customers and prospects who are coming to you, asking you about your service, your product, your opportunity, so you don't have to be a salesy weirdo. This is what I give my team. It's step-by-step what to post, who to engage with, where to add, all of that stuff. So if you want that, you need to text DMO to 404-436-0446. I'm not building a bunch of phone numbers to bother you guys. This is simply because I can't get back to all of you guys or else I'll be put in jail. I have to save my messages for customers, and this is the only way I can get this out to this many people, okay? So do that, and I will give you an update once a month of when the next monthly trainings are going to be and what they're going to be about, so you can tell your teams or decide you're only going to hop in for some of them, and you can use this to your advantage. You can find all of these trainings located in guides. So if you missed one, or if you want a team member to see one, you're going to go up to guides, which is right on the very first page. And then all of these are going to be listed underneath the guide. So there'll be a guide on branding. There'll be a guide on DMO. There'll be a guide on, whatever. I lost my train of thought there, but all of them are going to be organized so you can find them again, and you can rewatch them or tag your teams if they're struggling in an area. I know if you're like me, sometimes I'm on the phone for countless amounts of hours, and if I can just tag them in what I want to say, it's going to save me and my vocal cords a lot of use. So what is your brand? Whew. If you're like me, you started out with a Facebook page that had no brand. I wasn't selling on Facebook. I was using it basically to curate all the recipes I wanted to keep, and I was sharing cat videos. I was not doing any kind of engaging at all. It was officially dead. And I would say a good 90% of the people who come to me to join my team have this Facebook page, but they want to grow on social. So if you want to grow on social, so you don't have to do vendor parties, so you never have to leave your house, so you can earn literally anywhere in the world, you have to have a branded profile. And if you missed my training on how to audit your Facebook page and clean that up, you need to go watch that, because that's the first step. So the second step is to do the homework that I said in there, which is to find your brand. The easiest way to do that is to send a message to 5 of your best friends and say, hey, give me 5. And the reason I use 5 is because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we're going to build on this as we go. Give me 5. What 5 things do you think of when you think of me? When you say my name, what 5 things come to mind? And then you're going to curate those all together, and you're going to have the 5 parts of your brand. And by the way, when you're cleaning up your Facebook page, you should put those down in your bio. So when someone comes to your Facebook page, they can see the 5 parts of the brand, and you don't say, these are the 5 parts of my brand. You just stick them up there as the things that you're interested in. But if you're having trouble thinking about that, I got some really good insight from one of my team members, and she's in here, Allison Crawford. So I can't take credit for this, but this was brilliant, and I wanted to share it with you. You can answer some of these questions. What season of life am I in right now? Are you a new mom? Are you a college graduate? Are you retiring? Are you sending kids off to high school? Are you going through menopause? What stage of life are you in right now? What age demographic am I relating to? So I'm not trying to attract 20-year-olds to my business or my products, to be honest. These products are working for me. I'm 50. I'm really looking for that perfect prospect to be 35 to 65-ish. That's who I'm looking to attract, females, not males. So, and that is part of my brand, because I'm looking to build my own brand to attract people who are like me. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. What are you enjoying or used to enjoy? So I always ask, like, what hobbies do you have? And most of my people who I'm training say, no, I don't really have any hobbies. Why? Because we're too fucking busy, right? So we don't have any more hobbies. We left all of those fun things we used to do before kids and husbands and work, and we don't do those anymore. So if you don't have a hobby, what hobby would you like to pick back up? What did you used to love? What would you love to do, like when you retire, when you have more time, or what do you do for you? What is something you have overcome in your life? This has been a big way that I've attracted a lot of people, is talking about my background. So my background was, I was a single mom. I was single for 7 freaking years, and I was online dating. I went through a lot of bad dates. I went through a lot of BS. I also was bankrupt. I had been divorced. There are lots of things that I've overcome in my years that I talk about and I share, and it attracts people to me because they think, wow, she's not perfect. And that's not the reason she's making money on social media. It's because, even though I appreciate that, it's because they're attracted to me because I've been through some of the same things that they're going through now. And we can talk about that and we can relate, right? So what have you overcome recently? And what do you feel really passionately about? Okay. And I'm going to say, always leave out politics. And I'm going to go one step further and urge you to be careful about using your religion as part of your brand. And that's not because I don't want to give credit to He who which has given us everything and all of our blessings. There is a huge market out there, and your target market are not all Christian. They're not. And they may be part of another whole religion, but really want to connect with you and feel like that can be a barrier. So just consider opening up your opportunity, your products, the way that you can help people to more than just people who have already found what you have found. And by the way, there's no better way to attract somebody and to help them find their way than to not exclude them in the beginning, right? So Jesus walked with the sinners is all I got to say. Okay, that's my soapbox on that. You want to create this brand And then once you get your 5 parts of the brand, then those are going to be what we call branding buckets. And I'm going to help you create content related to that to attract your perfect prospect from certain places. But first, we need to get that brand together. So when you're going back and you're doing your Facebook audit, you're doing things like no longer sharing anymore. You're not sharing other people's content because that's not your brand. You're going to recreate what you're seeing and loving as your own content related to your brand. So why did I say 5? Because it's 5 days of the week, and you need to be posting something about your lifestyle every single day of the week, right? And it's going to be one different part of your brand. So if you're a mom on Mondays, you're going to post about something about being a mom. If you love dogs on Tuesdays, you're going to post something about your dog. On Wednesdays, I don't know, you're fighting the single life or you're hating your job, you're going to post something about struggling, soon to be made entrepreneur. So you're going to find the 5 parts of your brand. For me, it's I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I love wine, I love coffee, and I always forget that 5th one. What's the other one, Bo?
Animals?
No, but I do love animals.
Oh, Bahamas.
Travel. There you go. Travel. So I post generally in those 5 categories, and I use those to attract my perfect prospect. And I will tell more about that as we go through these trainings, but you want to get your brand down. You want to help your team members get their brand down. Your brand is not your product, you guys. It's not. There should be, if you are with Avon, it should not be on your page anywhere that says Avon. If you are with, Isagenix, that should not be anywhere on your profile. You are not your brand. You aren't. And bonus, if you decide to leave the brand, it's a lot easier if you haven't splashed it all over hell and back that you think they're the be all and end all, because then you look a little crazy when you leave them, right? So the way to establish people who are coming to you and attract your perfect prospect is to establish this brand and then stick to it. You won't see a whole lot of off-brand posting on my page. And I had to learn this as I went. And then what we do is we play around with your brand for about 6 months and we say, are the people who are already following you loving this part of your brand? Are they connecting with that? Are these posts resonating with them? Are you giving them value? Are you showing them stuff they want to see? And if they're not, when I'm coaching, I'm looking at the Facebook page and saying, you see this post? This one, part of the mom brand, everyone's loving that. Let's do this part of your brand more, because obviously you have a lot of moms watching you, or the dog posted well, or that I'm going to quit my job posted well, or whatever. My travel post did really well. Maybe you got a lot of travelers who are following you. So you get to know your audience by posting and seeing what they like related to your brand. So how do you use the brand once you have it? Well, it's going to determine what you're going to post, right, and when, and we're going to organize that. And I'm going to talk about content organization that will change your life on Tuesday. So I'm going to show you how to put this part of your brand and organize that into branding buckets so that you can repurpose your content and you don't have to wake up every day and say, what do I write? If you guys have been in direct sales for over a year, you are going to love this next training. Make sure you're here next Tuesday. So how are we going to use the brand? What I want you to do is, once you get these 5 parts, I want you to go and join groups on Facebook related to these 5 parts. I see my friend Elisa on here watching. She loves to hike. She created an entire Facebook group herself just about hiking. And there's like a bazillion people in there. Elisa, how many people are in there now? Like 1,200. And so she's got the audience of 1,200 people who love hiking, and she loves hiking. So guess what she's going to post on her page? And she already did before, hiking. Because they're joining the group, they're getting to know her in the group, and then they're seeing hiking on her personal page. So they are accepting her friend request, and they're like, I want to know this girl. She likes to hike just like me. And when Elisa goes hiking and she uses a special product to keep bugs away or something to that nature, or a certain, whatever, sunscreen or whatever she's using, guess what? They're probably going to want it because she's like me. She's in the hiking group. I see her chattering around. We go hiking together. Now I see her posting about hiking on her page, and I want whatever she's got because she's like me. So this is how we're talking about getting to the know, like, and trust faster, which I'm going to talk about Tuesday the 29th. We're going to get it more into that. So we have a lot of stuff coming up. What I want you to do for homework with you and your teams. Here's a bonus hack. How you can use this group with your teams when you're having your team meetings every week. You can use content from what I've shared with you and share it with your teams. You guys don't keep this stuff secret. We need to all be helping each other grow and discover new ways to use social media effectively. If there's anything that you're not hearing from me that you think is a great tip, please put it in the comments down below for everybody to enjoy. We're here to help each other, to give more than we take, and to just all be on this path to financial freedom, right? While we're in our pajamas on social media. So if you don't want to do vendor events and you don't want to have to leave your house and you don't want to have to be away from your family, friends, whatever you're doing to earn, you have to get this right on social media. And finding your brand is going to be the first step. So 5 parts of your brand. Your homework is write those down, put them in your bio. If you missed that training, go back and get it. Then I want you to join 5 groups and write them down for each part of your brand. When you're joining the groups, you want a group that's pretty active. You don't want it to have hundreds of posts a day because your post is going to get lost. And I'll tell you how to work inside groups on Thursday the 24th. You want to join the group. You want to make sure that they have, I look for thousands. I like multiple thousands in my groups that I'm joining. You want to make sure they're not posting hundreds of times because no one's going to see your post. And you're not going to go in there and spam them with your product. That's just a little spoiler alert. We'll talk more about that on that upcoming training. The freebie that I told you guys could have if you stick around to the end. If you want me to audit your Facebook page for brand, drop it down below. So just say the word down below and I will go to your Facebook page and I will inbox you what I would tell you if you were on my team. And if you are on my team and I haven't done this for you, let me know you're ready for it and I will do that with you as well. But this usually costs money, you guys. I mean, I'm never going to charge anything for this, but I'm willing to do it for anybody in this group. I would love to show you how I audit a Facebook page so that you can go audit your team's Facebook page so you can really help them understand why brand is important. And let's think about your brand, you guys. Really be thinking about this over the next several days. We want to have all of those groups and all of those brands identified by next Tuesday if you want to go along with me on this journey. And then let me know down below if there's anything that you have questions about. Also, let me know what you are struggling with this week so that I know what content to be creating for you down the road. And I really appreciate you guys being in here. Please share it with anybody who you think it would help and have a wonderful Thursday. Robin, I'll see you soon. Bye, y'all.